Wait for some people to get on here. Just wait a couple minutes until I get started with what we're doing today. Hey, what's going on? Like I said, we'll wait to get a few more people in here until we get out of the car. What's going on, Cool Cat, Potato Heart? What's up, guys? We're at the Rockvale outlets in Lancaster, and it is currently getting demolished. The part demolishing is about 70% completed, but they have part from the end here and all the way up past where I'm at. They still have to demolish that, but we're gonna go and take a look at this, and we're even gonna be able to get inside at least 2 of the outlets. I went here the other night, Monday night. I came over here, and the door down there to the Hanes brand store is open. And I went inside, looked around. There's not much left, but we're gonna go in anyway. I'm planning on doing a full history mall video here at some point, like very soon. I gotta get a camera. I have my DJI camera, but I gotta get another one. It's not broken or anything. I want the Go one, like the GoPro version one. I want to get that for abandoned videos, like that we can get inside of. So that's what I'm waiting for. At this part here, I don't think it's going to be demolished for a few weeks yet because they're still working on cleaning up the other stuff. So they didn't get to this yet. So I think we have a little bit of time, but I don't want to wait forever. So let's get out of the car and get started here. We got from this down there all the way down there to the end where that dumpster is. That's the part that has to be demolished yet. All right, I'll show you guys. Susquehanna Valley Mall has a long time, I think. It's fluctuating in tenants, but I think it's okay. The part over here, this part's all safe. I'll show you guys. It's only demolished a little bit of the mall. Not a lot. I already checked the rest of these doors. They are all locked except for the Hanes store, which we're gonna go around, and then we're gonna come back and go inside. All right, here's what they demolished already. This is like the U-shape area. If you've ever been here, you know what I'm talking about. Like the biggest area where everything was connected, the U-shape. It's this is it. This is all that's left. Just this portion right here. Right here, this rubble is that's what's left of the mall office. I wanted to come here before the mall office got demolished, but I was too late. I did get a few things out of there, but out of the rubble that was salvageable, but that's it. All right, here we go. All demolished. Look at this. It's all gone. All that's left is the metal. Now the Orvis outlet down there is still, that's still standing for now, but that's coming down too. And all this is all gonna come down. So like I said, this is the U shape. It started down there, it went up through here, and then it connected here. The mall office was there. Actually, there's a sign there that's still here that says restrooms, mall office, and bus parking. So Orvis outlet, that's going to get demolished too. That actually used to be a food court. I was reading some stuff about this last night. Never knew this place had a food court, but it did. It was in the Orvis outlet before it was Orvis. And that was pretty cool. I never knew that. It was supposed to be 2 stories, but that never happened. But they did have a food court here. Tanger Outlets down the road doesn't even have a food court. But this was always much bigger than Tanger. It just had more areas. Like all the way over there, it starts way down there, and then it ends the whole way down here. And there's all these buildings in between. And like I said, this is the biggest area. All right. I checked every single door on this front facing side, and they are all locked. Just that one Hanes door is open, so that's what we're gonna check out. Here was Pepperidge Farm. Now they were, I think, an original tenant. I know Hanes was an original tenant. I don't know about it's in the same spot, but Pepperidge Farm was, I think, an original tenant. As you can see here, they all have the X on, you'll notice. So it is gonna be demolished. This part is definitely gonna be gone soon, and you can tell they already started doing something here. Or maybe when they were demolishing it, it just fell, it collapsed. I don't know. But when did this place open? That's a good question. I looked it up last night. I think it's late 80s. 1986. I'm pretty sure it was 1986 when it opened. It didn't open all at once. It opened in phases. But 1986, I think, is when they first, the first building was up and they had like 5 or 6 stores open. 1986. So yes, that's that. But yeah, as you can see here, they just have big rubble piles of bricks and, well, the stone piles, that's been there for forever. That stone pile, even when all this place was like, not open, but you could still drive in here and like, everything was still standing, that rubble pile, the stone pile was there. But all these, they had to clean up all the metal and put it in those metal dumpsters. So that's gonna take a little bit yet, I'm assuming. They actually are starting, this whole area that I'm standing in right now, and all the way over there to the construction equipment, if you can see, this is all going to be residential townhomes. And if you ask me, you know, my opinion about it, I think it's stupid and a waste. There's plenty of other townhomes and houses around here. I don't know why we need more, but that's just my take on it. It sucks to see all this place go, but it just faced too much competition with Tanger down the road, Park City. It just, stuff moved out of there, moved down there. But look at this, the Haynes brand sign. We're gonna go in here in a minute. But this is what we're gonna see inside. Pretty much everything's out of here except for this sign is really cool. And then this down here is still here. These signs, they're still inside, but everything else really branded is gone. Here's this sign still. And I actually when I was here, there was 2 signs in here. I was able to get one out and salvage one from getting from Demolition. So I was able to salvage the one, but I can't get this one out. But that's okay. It's the exact same sign. So this was Maurice's. I think we can get inside this one too because there's a hole in the wall from Haynes. Yeah, I can crawl through that hole. We can get inside this one too, but that'll be it. I think we can just get in those 2 stores. But like I said, we got to go around to the back receiving door to get inside. And then after we're done this, in this section, I'll take you guys over and we'll drive into the, we'll drive over to the section that they're keeping. Well, there's multiple sections. We'll drive all around to those too. But yes, like I said, when I get that camera, the new DJI camera, if I can get that soon, and this place is still standing, I'll come back. I'll do a video of this part yet. I'll do a long form history video of this outlet center. And I'll include those 2 spots too, because I know live playback quality is not very good, but we can get a 4K video out of here, hopefully, at some point. But I just want to do this now. Just want to do a live stream here today, just in case I can't get that camera on time. All right, so let's go inside the Haynes store. Actually, right here on this placard, the black placard where it says Shops at Rockvale, that was a directory on there. I was able to salvage that too from Demolition. So like I said, all this is going to come down, so I wanted to save as much as I can from getting demolished. All right. Just trying to see if right now is a good time because there's a couple people sitting down there. I don't know if they're looking right at this area or not. Okay, there's also employees doing something right at the store right across the way. So I'm gonna wait a little bit to do this. We're gonna wait a little bit and then we're gonna go in. Guess that was the first thing I should have done, but I just want to wait till more people got on here so they could see it. So how's everybody doing? Since we're waiting, we'll do a little chat here. A few things coming up. There's a mall meetup this weekend, this Saturday, at the Wyoming Valley Mall in Wilkes-Barre. Glad you're doing good, Cool Cat. That's good. But like I said, there's a meetup this weekend in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania at the Wyoming Valley Mall. If anybody wants to show up to that, you can. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna go to the downtown Wilkes-Barre Boscov's. We're gonna eat dinner at Perkins. Just a good get together. We have one every month except for in the winter. But if you guys want to interested, just it's at 12 o'clock on Saturday. All right, let me see here. All right, let's try this now. All right, we're gonna try this right now. Let's see. The door's still open. I drove back here before I started, and it's still propped open, so. All right, guys, and we are in. Let me get my flashlight out. It's not very good, but should have bought a better one. All right. My eyes got to adjust to this. All right. Like I said, I was already in here. All right, here we are on the sales floor. As you can see, they put a hole in the wall there. We can squeeze through and get to the other side. All right, here's the registers. Wow, can't believe this. I was in here at night, so I didn't get to really see everything I wanted to. Here's behind the registers. Yeah, Haynes took everything. Tenant exit report. Huh, that's interesting. All right, here's these signs that I was talking about. Look at this. They're stuck on there. Really good. All right, let's go over here to the next place. I got to be careful on these wires. I don't know if I can get over here then. If I'm really careful, I can, but don't want to trip on these wires. So I don't know if I can get over. Shoot. Well, I don't think there's really much over here anyway. And it's just a Maurice's store, so it's not that interesting. I didn't try the Orvis yet. Maybe we'll try in there. See if we can get inside that too, but they must have been doing the work, like to prep for demolition. Take care of yourself, Cool Cat. Thanks for joining. But they must have been taking care of demolition work, and they went in the back area, and then they forgot to lock up. That's my theory of why that door's unlocked. Let's see what's back here. I didn't go back here last time. Like I said, when I was in here last time, it was dark. This flashlight sucks. I should have gotten a better one. Employees only. That takes us back to where we were. All right, these are just more fitting rooms. That's all this is just fitting rooms. It's a closet. Oh. Okay. All right, well, like I said, they didn't leave much of any signage in here except for the ones up there behind the registers. So that's that. All right, I guess we've seen most everything. Oh, we didn't look too far back here yet. There's the employee restroom. I don't know what's in there, and I don't know if I want to find out. These are just, this is all just storage area with racking. Now it's blurry for some reason. Is this just, oh no, this is, oh, here's the employee break room. Hey, Michael's Retail Exploration, how are you? Oh, look at that, Lancaster Haynes, oh, it's blurry, shoot. It's when I get in the dark here, it's blurry for some reason. Well, it's probably because I don't have an internet connection, or, well, it's still live, I don't know. Wow, this is a big area back here. Holy shit. Another restroom. Oh my god. All right. Well, this was cool. There you can see it. Lancaster Haynes brand, number 36. Really cool. Really cool Explorer. Really wanted to go over in the Maurices too, but they left some paper behind. That's just like regular plain packing paper. That's all they left? Huh. So either Haynes did a really good job of... hello, Matt. How are you? So either Haynes did a really good job of cleaning this place out, or the company that owns this place, because I noticed all the other stores are really good, like really cleaned out. So either I think maybe the company cleaned them out, because usually stores don't leave things this good. All right, here's a last look at the Maurices. Sorry we can't go in here. I just don't want to risk it for the... Well, hold on. Hold up. We're going in. All right, here we are. Here's Maurice's. It's all fitting rooms back here. Oh, this is a nice store. There's a chandelier in all the fitting rooms. Different lighting features. Here's the mirror, and there's a reflection of me. Apply for the credit card. All right, let's see what's in. These are all just fitting rooms. Okay. So I'm wondering where the receiving is for this. Oh, okay, it's back to that door. Employees only. Let me see. Power's. Oh, shoot. I don't want to do that. All right, I don't think that triggered or anything. It was just the doorbell. I don't think that triggered like an emergency alert or for this building, but all right. At least we got to see the Maurices too. That was cool. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, UK. That's really cool. Hello, hello, James. How are you? All right, one last look here before we go. So, unfortunately, we couldn't get inside any of the other stores except for this one and the Maurice's, but that was okay. Still a really cool Explorer. I'll probably come back in here before I leave and get some pictures on my phone. I can't do that right now. All right, let's go. All right. There you go. All right. That was a good Explorer. I'm really excited to come back here and do a full video. That's gonna be really awesome. So like I said, I tried all the other ones and they are all locked. So at least we got to see those two stores. Now I'm gonna take you guys on a tour of the rest of this place. We're gonna get back in the car and we'll go around here. All this stuff's still active. And then we'll go around to the other part too. Have to just give me a second here to rig this up. Yeah, 2 stores Explorer, that's not bad. There we go, that works for now. I need to get a phone like mount. I'm just putting it on my GPS holder, but I need to get a phone mount for this car. Let me, before we do this. There we go. All right. No, you guys can't. It's kind of, yeah, like I said, I need to get a better holder for this car. All right. I guess there's 2 ways out of this. So they have a restroom building that's still over here. It's kind of, I have to hold it up here. There you go. So the building up here to the left, that is active restrooms. And then all over here to the right would have been the end of the one building. Now it's all rubble. This demolition site's really lax. Like I could literally just walk right in there. There's like one small fence on the front of the mall, and that's it. So let's go in here. This stuff is all active, and some of the stores in here, actually, you'll see they moved within the outlets, and they are in here now. So here's Lee Wrangler. They were over where Vanity Fair used to be, and now they're in here. That used to be a Rack Room Shoes. You'll see Christmas Tree Hill, Lane Bryant's in here, Direct Tools, they move within the place. And there's Maurice's, where we were just inside, and they relocated over here. Now let me take you guys in here, and then we can look at the other area. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to see if the Orvis outlet, we could get inside there too, but we'll do that. We'll park somewhere else and we'll try that. There's Reading China and Glass. There's a wine store over there, and over there at the end you'll see Orvis outlet, and there's Rawlings too, which was over in the part that still has yet to be demolished. They moved over here as well. So yeah, Orvis, much smaller spot, but at least they're still here. And I'll show you guys a directory too. If you don't understand what the housing thing, I'll show you guys a directory. They have it on there where the housing is going to be. Okay, this part here is going to stay. This Shusey Haven used to be a Ruby Tuesday. This part up here is kind of dead, at least the last time I saw it. Maybe it got a little bit better. Nope, it didn't. Okay, there's like nothing in this part. So all these are vacant until you get to the end. This is not going to be demolished. Except for we got Tobacco King here at the end. That's it in this plaza. of the mall. All right, KFC Long John Silver's, this out parcel here, that was here, I think, since the beginning. Then right here, this part directly up here is the end coming around. I think this is supposed to be demolished. And then you'll see in there where we just were, the U-shape area is gone, and then to the left is where we just were in the Hanes store. This Panera Bread up here to the right used to be a Bob Evans, and they demolished that for this place. They relocated from a nearby shopping center. Now, I think we have to go out on 30. Yeah, the road's closed for some reason. Well, because they're digging up the road, and they closed off the road. So we have to go out here on 30 and then go back in the other way, because there was a road connecting it, but they have it torn up so they could start work on the housing. And then there's another spot over here to the left of us where there's a Kirkland's Home, and there used to be a Qdoba, which closed. And there was also a Lennox Outlet, which is now an Amish furniture store. But that's over here too. So that was another part of this place. Like I said, it's bigger than Tanger Outlets, and it just has a lot of buildings. Yeah, so just looking back at the message, yeah, it's crazy that the demo site, yeah, like I said, it was just fenced off a little bit there in the front, and in the back there's literally just a string, and then the sidewalk that connects the active part to the demolition site, there's just literally a sign that says sidewalk closed. You can literally walk right past it. They don't have, which is, I mean, it's a hazard, but I mean, for people like us, that's great. And the other side, they lost Crate and Barrel Home, which I'll point that out. That I think moved, or yeah, I think it moved to Tanger, if I'm not mistaken, or it might have just closed completely. And that's now some kind of like vendor market or something, some kind of like artists and crafts thing. They used to have that also in here. All right, here we go. Yeah, I did hear about that. Washington Crown Center is going to be redeveloped, and I read the article. They literally said, the article came out this week, and it said that people are gonna see changes by next week. So I'm really concerned. I made plans to go there in November, but I'm gonna have to bump them up, I think. I was already there before, like a few times, but I really need to go back, and I want to do a better video. Yeah, it's good they weren't working. They haven't been working here for a little bit, so perfect time to come out. But yeah, back to Washington Crown Center. It sucks because it's so far away. It's out near the Ohio border. It's doable on a day trip, but I have to get up really early for it, which is fine. But we'll see how it goes here. I really wanted to get there before they started, but now that they said they're gonna start soon. Yeah, more wall videos. I need to address that. Yes, they are not going away. Lately, I have had a lot of stuff to do. There's been a lot on my mind. But no, they are not going away. I am actually getting to work on the Mountaineer Mall video, which in Morgantown. That video is going to be released very soon. I'm going to start work on it again, and hopefully that'll be out sometime in October. Hopefully. But yeah, so hopefully October or November, early November, I'll get a new mall video out. It's just been a lot this summer, a lot to take care of. I've been traveling a lot, not doing big overnight trips. Like I didn't go to Indiana or Tennessee this year. I was doing a lot of stuff like big day trips with my friend who's actually going to be coming along with me, like I said, in November when we go out to Washington Crown Center. Or if we do it earlier, I don't know. But I've been doing a lot of long day trips, filming a lot of new content. I'm still working on backlog videos from these Jo-Ann Fabrics and these Rite Aids. There's a lot of that still left, which there's going to be a Jo-Ann Fabrics going up this weekend. But yeah, small videos will return soon. Yeah, 2025 is not a good year for malls. Well, the one year, I forget which one it was, either 23 or last year, it was really bad. There was malls closing left and right. All right, right here in front of us, this was Crate and Barrel. Yeah, he does a lot of good videos. I love North Sea Dog. He's a good friend of mine. Does a lot of cool videos. All right, like I said, they're going to have a vintage revival market in the old Crate and Barrel now. Here we got Children's Place Outlet. This part of the mall hasn't really changed much. They have, as you can see though, it's not like wood paneling anymore. They put like a new facade on. That's the only thing they did really to this part. And they have the Carters and Oscars here. That right there, we were just looking at it straight ahead, that was where the Panera Bread was, and they relocated over here. There's Cracker Barrel over there. That was always a good draw of people. And then we'll go over this last section over here that has some stores that relocated from the part that's getting demolished. Did I ever get approached by security or cops? Not really. The only times that I got approached, well, actually, funny enough, so the last time I did a live stream was at Chambersburg Mall. We were getting ready to leave, and the cop came up and just told us we had to go, but we were already in our cars ready to leave anyway. But when I was at malls, it wasn't even security that came up and told me stuff. It was always like, it would just happen twice. Lake Forest Mall and Lycoming Mall, I got apprehended by maintenance people. So that was the only times, really. But other than cops, that was really the only time at Chambersburg Mall. Some of you guys know that I go dumpster diving too for retail collectibles when these stores go out of business. And I was doing it as a Rite Aid in Lebanon. And a state trooper came up, but parked right next to me. I thought it was there for me. And I went out, waved to him. He waved back. I went over to his window. I was talking to him, and I was like, "Are you here for me?" He's like, "Nope." He was just doing paperwork. So I'm not really counting that one, but that was still a stressing experience. I didn't know what was going to happen. But anyway, so over here in this part, there's an artisan market down there too. The Eagles Pro Shop, which was over down where we were in the section that's getting demolished. And there's something really rare in this section. There is a Disney store, a still open Disney store. It's the last one in Pennsylvania. I'm going to pan around to it right there, right next to Pepperidge Farm, which used to be over in the section 2. We have a Loft as well over there to the right, and then we have Janie and Jack Outlet. But yeah, the Disney store, that's amazing that that's still open. You can see it right there, the Disney store. It's the last one in Pennsylvania. And then this is what I'm talking about here. There's a road. You could go out and get to the other part, but they have it blocked off right now because of the demolition. And that's pretty much it. That's what's left of this outlet mall. We have a Comfort Inn hotel over here too. That's staying. But other than that, that's all that's left. Now, let's go back to where we were, and we'll try to go in the Orvis outlet. We'll try to see if the door's open, and then we'll wrap up the stream. That's the only thing that we haven't explored yet. So I got to go back out on 30, and then get into the other road. And I also want to show you guys a map of this place, and I'll show you where the townhouses are going to be built. Next store closing vids. This Saturday, there's going to be Jo-Ann Fabrics in York, my local one. I think I have like 2 or 3 more Jo-Ann's, and then I'll be done. Other than that, it's going to be Rite Aids. I think that's all I have right now. There's going to be more stuff closing soon, so I'll try to get out to other stuff. Right here to your left is where the Qdoba and Kirkland's home is, and then the former Lennox outlet. And I think Kirkland's, I think it's that company. Something about Bed Bath & Beyond is going to be going in. They're going to be changing their stores, most of them, to Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know. I think that's Kirkland's. Pretty sure it is. I doubt this one's going to become a Bed Bath & Beyond home, but yeah, it's going to be Bed Bath & Beyond home, so they're bringing it back. It's just going to be like a little, like, basically it's probably just going to be I've never been in a Kirkland's before, so I don't know. I don't know what they really sell. It's just like home stuff, I guess. So Bed Bath & Beyond home. Bed Bath & Beyond home makes sense. Probably like a store, like a smaller scale on home goods or something. I think this Burger King too was kind of original as well. All right. Go. There's Ola Bowls here too, which used to be an ice cream place. We'll go around this way, and then I'll show you guys some other things. Now right here, you could go in there, and there was a sign that said Rockvale. Now it just, well, they took the R off, so the R fell off of that. So, So yeah, right here to the left, that was another part of this mall that was demolished early. That was demolished about a year ago in November of 2024. That was where the Vanity Fair outlet used to be. And then to our left was just more of the U-shape area. We're on the back side of it now. I'm going to go out to this road. We'll go back to where we were parked, and then I will go down to the Orvis outlet. We'll end up end of stream. And then I'll probably go back in the Haynes outlet quick and get some pictures, and then I'll get out of here for the day. Yeah, I mean, they demolished the mall office, so I'm like, where are they going to have the... I mean, there's still got to be some kind of office here for what's left. So I don't really know what that plan is, but... I have to drive far for this? No, I live about 30 minutes away from this place. All right. Okay. There's a maintenance truck over there. That was parked the same spot it was the other day, so. All right, we'll head down to Orvis. I should have brought my raincoat along because it's drizzling a little bit, but it's not that bad. There's the old dress barn. You can see where it said dress barn. They took it off. All right, like I said, look at this. They just have a rope in this part and then a sidewalk closed sign. Like, anybody can easily get in here. And if you weren't here for the beginning of the stream, there used to be a directory right there. And when I was here last time, I took it off because this part's going to be demolished, and I wanted to save as much as I can. I'll probably take a brick as soon as I'm done this stream. I'll probably get one of the bricks. All right, let's head down here to Orvis. Clearview Mall. Yeah, people have a lot of problems there. I was there years ago before I started recording. I was in the malls and stuff, but it was before I started recording places. And I really want to go back and record it. But the camera I have is a DJI Osmo Pocket that I use for malls. And I can hold that down low and I can still get a really good shot of everything. So I really don't get caught. When I do see security, I'm always looking around behind me, in front of me, to the side. So I'm always looking around, see if security's coming out. When they do, I immediately turn off my camera and put it in my pocket. So, and then I act like I'm on the phone or something. They can't disturb me. Or if they're walking towards me, I'm just gonna leave. So I don't really care. Look at the Maurice's label scarf. You can kind of see that. I'll have to get some pictures here outside too before they demolish it. It's kind of cool in the gloomy day it is today. Get some nice shots. It's a really good picture of the Orvis label scar too. That's gonna be a good shot. There used to be a playground here too. I think it was down here. Or, yeah, I think it was somewhere over here. There was a play area. Wow, look at this. Look at how the water filled up here. That's insane. Look at that. They don't have good drainage here. All right, here was Orvis. Look at that label scar. That's really creepy. And there's a mall map over there I can show you. So I mentioned this before. This used to be a food court at one time. Oh wow, look at that. They're really starting to clean this place out. So maybe that other store was about the same size, because this is kind of small. Look over there too, there's a Lee Wrangler cart. These doors are locked. So maybe this was about the same size then. So here's a sign for the Makers Market. So I don't really know. It's probably not even worth going inside of this one because they have other, they have some construction stuff in there. There's not really much good anything to see. And it has more stuff in it than the places we were inside of, but still, doesn't really matter. New location, that sign's pretty cool. So there you go. All right, we'll head over there to the directory. I'll show you guys that pretty quick, and then we'll wrap this up. Clearview, Mercer, and Cranberry Mall have the same design. Yes, they do. I noticed that as well. That's a good thing you noticed that too. Since they are bought by the same developer. Yeah, Mercer Mall in Bluefield, West Virginia I love that place. That was really cool. I've been to all three of them. I've been to Cranberry too. That was the same trip went to Clearview. So obviously, like I said, I wasn't into recording places at that time. All right. So here is a directory. Now I'll show you guys what this area is going to become. If they have it, okay, they do. So residential rental community, that's all these buildings right here. All of this area, starting from down there we were, where the construction equipment is, all the way through here, is all going to be residential community of homes. I mean, that's gonna be kind of cool if you want to live in the outlets and you're close to Lancaster and everything, but it just sucks to see more retail going away. But there you go. So that's Rockvale Outlets. Cranberry's your local mall. That's really cool. I wish I had a mall that was cool like that. It's a nice 70s design. My local mall is York Galleria, as most of you know, which it gets old after a while. I don't really go in there that much either because I don't know, it's just better places to check out, I guess. I mean, like I said, if I gotta put myself in the shoes of somebody else who has never seen the mall before in person or doesn't live near there, I put myself in their shoes, that would be like a really cool place to see. But when you've been living there for years, it's kind of gotten old. Yes, I will stop by Pepper's Farm. I'm gonna pick up some dinner rolls and some hamburger rolls. I'm gonna do that for sure. Yeah, I might get some cookies too. I love Pepper's Farm. Yeah, so there's a Pepper's Farm here. The ones around here, so there's one here. There's one in Gettysburg that I go to a lot, and there's also a factory outlet store up in Ephrata at their, I guess it's their distribution center, or maybe it's a factory of theirs. But there's one up there too. I've never been in that one, but I go to the one in Lancaster here and the one in Gettysburg a lot. Yeah, the York Mall video. Yeah, so I did a video of all the malls in York, and I want to film York Galleria again and do another video because I only skimmed the history kind of for that video for the malls because I wanted to fit all of it in for years, and this is what it looks like today. So it just sucks. But anyway, guys, I guess we'll wrap it up here. Make sure to tune in tonight. There's going to be an abandoned video out. I forget which one it is, but like I just upload abandoned videos and then I just like set them to oh, it's going to be the Taco Bell in Wilkes-Barre. That's what it's going to be. I upload them and then I forget, like I upload them months prior and then I forget what they are when they finally go up. But anyway, guys, this will do it here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.